Alright, because I'm terrible at getting stuff out there when I come up with ideas and solutions, as minuscule as they may be. But here I am on 823, hee hee, playing a little old school RuneScape, and I came across an issue while trying to make some planks. So we got the plank sack, and we can shift click to empty it, no big deal. But when you want to go do this, there is no shift click option to fill up the log basket. So you got to close out of the bank, you got to click fill, then you got to do it again. Okay, maybe. There we go. And then again. And then when we get down here to the sawmill, I think it's sick. Once we get down there, it's a little bit of a run. Thankfully, this is like the last inventory. Then I'm going to go build a boat. But we're going to go here. We're going to buy some planks. And boom, they go into the plank sack. Empty. See? And then I can fill it. No big deal. Now I can empty this. And I can fill this, but I can't do it from the bank. You can't fill it from the bank, which is, I get it, it's a minute issue, especially in something like this. However, how that took all my logs from here and put them into the plank sack, you'll need to bring me some more logs. Well, then why don't you just take them out of my log basket? You'll fill up my plank sack. just take them from the basket. I mean, you already got to run all this way. You're not doing that many. Like, I don't know. Seems pretty, whatever, I guess. And that's point number uno. I'm gonna go build a boat. See, like, we can empty that from here, empty, boom. But when it comes to this, there is no left click is only empty, shift click is empty. I can reset it. But it's not gonna, there's gonna be no option to just have it filled from the bank, which, I mean, I get it. Why would you want to fill it when it's meant to take logs and go wood chop and then empty it into your bank? I hear you, but it's kind of the backwards way, isn't it? Anyways, well, how many do I got? Okay, I only needed like 400, so we're good on this. Actually, we need this. And then we need these. Oh, you got me all fucking twisted now. I got myself all twisted. So we got that. We got some cash. We're going to need a hammer and a saw. And another plank. Then we're going to do this. We're going to run ourselves on over to Port Sarum. Man, I got an idea. I need to get out over here too. We're going to customize the boat. Yeah, like my name's Classy Loner. And the Blasted Clipper. I had one in there called the Pink Law, but I just got rid of it a little bit earlier ago. Anyways, we're going to come over here. And this is my next point. We're going to build some hull parts. Mahoganies. All cool. We're going to sit here. It's going to build them. It'll finish this inventory. And then it will pull them from the plank sack. Which is awesome, right? It's all grand and stuff. See? Out of the inventory. Pulling them out of the plank sack. That's awesome. But I think once it's done, if I have any left, okay, I only got one, but if I had a couple more, 4 more, and I made 5, and I've seen this, so like if I were to go grab more planks, this only allows you to build large mahogany hull parts. Well, what if I had, like, you know, let's just say I had the rest of my inventory with planks, and I wanted to make regular, not large. Why is there not an option to allow the smaller versions if you have if you have enough to make a large hull part and enough planks still to make the small large hull part, it always overrides with the large hull part. You don't get an option to go make them, so you either have to drop them or do something. Now I know it's so niche or whatever, but it's like, man, Get with the program, you know? Anyways, I do need some large ones, so. I guess that was my 2 points for the moment. Hey, 5 minutes? That's good enough for me. Oh, you know what? While I'm here, I knew I threw it in a short the other day, but we're gonna go take a boat ride real quick just to prove some stuff. Or what I would think would be nice. Whether they implement it, who the hell knows. Alright, we're gonna board this son of a bitch. Oh, this moves way faster than the skiff. I've only been using a skiff. I just got this thing. Anyways, my point of them being, doesn't show you where you are when you open the big map. And now that the oceans are in here, like, dude, I want to zoom out even further. I don't know about you, but I like to be able to see like a lot of it. And so it should be able to be zoomed out. And no, oh shit, I crash landed. Even if you go to like this type of layout. Oops. I mean, it's a little better. But like, why is there a difference? Between the map size. Why can I not zoom out even more? I don't know. And then the whole arrow issue with... Like, don't get me wrong, it's nice, but like... You're sailing around the ocean and I don't even know where I am. So if you're trying to like look... Oh, right here I sailed over here earlier, thinking I would be able to go over here and mine some lead. And I show up here, and you need to build all the facilities. I done got jebaited. And then I went to finish the Red Reef quest, which like right here you have this pirate ship battle, and I got sunk. And that's what made me want to go upgrade all these parts and do this shit. But as far as it stands, boat combat's pretty rough. Maybe I'll record it when I go to fucking do it. But like, I had a cannon on my skiff raft, and I probably did have the wrong boat. But this guy right here, Jobless Jim, boy, he's a fucking dummy. I was telling him to repair the boat while we're getting fucking sunk, and he's just standing there with a thumb up his ass in the corner. And like, so for my brief 2 milliseconds of ship combat, it was pretty terrible. Honestly, extremely disappointing and underwhelming. And like, when I played the beta for this way back before it released, I envisioned, I'm a visionary, so that's what I like to do. I envisioned how sweet it could be. How, like, you know, fucking PvP, taking your buddies out there, floating around to like maybe the fucking wilderness or some other islands they even add into the game. But it's like, from what I tasted, and again, just a very small glimpse, it was very mediocre. Like, very, very slow and dull. Like, and again, I was only using a steel cannon, and I barely any upgrades with 54 motherfucking sailing, but it just didn't feel good. The other day I went and like did some of the charting stuff, and like, that was cool. I have yet to do a Barracuda trials. I'm trying to like get into it, but I don't know. Those are the main points, I guess. Next up, Monkey Madness 2. And some mining. And some construction. I just pulled the frickin' Perilous Moon's helm. Wrong fucking thing. Getting late, running low. So close. We'll get there. I need the frickin' chest plate so I can, and the mage too, I guess, so I can go start doing tormented demons and go hunting from there. get a ring of suffering eventually after the demonic gorillas, and then do Zulrah. I don't have the gear on me, but if I just go to... What's his name? Ah, the gauntlet. There we go. Need the weapon seed. And I got the chest and the legs. I just need the helm. But with a ring of suffering and full Bofa, Zulrah should become pretty easy. And then who knows? Yo, check out my beautiful Huey pet. Huberte. 3KC. And a Mass Worlds too. First pet on the Iron Man. And the only pet I got on my main was shit, what was it? Oh, the Kraken pet. Yeah. Good stuff. Pulled the Varrock's helm on the very first chest. And then I don't remember the KC, it was like 20 something, but I pulled both the flail and the hammers together. And then yeah, I pretty much skipped the barrows for Perilous. Went with a granite plate body and a rune kite. And the Varrock's helm, obviously. And that was my tank gear. And now it's just DPS over everything, especially with the Blood Moon being solved. But anyways, I got my points out and I crossed the 10-minute mark, so I guess that's good enough. I still gotta make them other videos with the Pokemon and stuff, and open my return. I just, I go in a whole bunch of different directions and I kinda do whatever. But yeah, we really do, it would be really nice if you could see where you are when you click the minimap, like you are here. like any type of indicator. Maybe fix that, it's not really a fix as much as it is quality of life for the making planks and building hull parts, I guess. So yeah, that was my point. And now I'm about good with that. I'm gonna go grab myself a little snack. And probably call it an evening. Hell yeah. On to the next thing. Hope everybody had a good Sunday. Deuces.